Hello and what's up, my friends? Thunderbob here, and tonight we are going to check out some Diablo IV Lord of Hatred. I've put, I don't know, 3 hours in since the expansion dropped. I didn't get home till about 9 o'clock, and it's about midnight now, so probably about 3 hours. In this video, it's just going to be my first couple hours with the expansion. I'm definitely enjoying it so far. I'm only up to level 20. I've been going through the story and really just paying attention. Like, this video is going to be every story beat, listening to all of the dialogue, watching all the cutscenes. I'm not skipping ahead just to get to the end game. So if you're interested in the story, check this out. In this video, we look at just a ton of different things. I unlocked the talisman, which is kind of like the new charm and set item system with a bunch of charms here. I got to level 20. I messed around with just about every skill up to this point. I just got to level 20 and unlocked my ultimate, and that's about as deep as I get into the tech tree by the end. We got our mercenary, of course. I unlocked the first of my soul shards, which gives me this demon here, Egrom, I believe is his name. And just some really kind of weak-ass gear here. No legendaries, unique, anything like that, ancestrals. This is obviously level 20, but I got a rare in almost every slot already. Kicking ass. Warlock is really fun. I've got so many summons already. But yeah, we'll just go ahead. This is going to be my character creation all the way through level 20. Follow along with the story, and then I should do a follow-up probably tomorrow and maybe the next couple of days. Maybe we'll do a full playthrough if people want to check that out. So we'll get right into it. Thanks for watching, everybody, and just have a great night. Hello and what's up, my friends? Thunderbob here, and tonight we're going to be checking out Diablo IV Lord of Hatred. Just dropped about 2 hours ago. I'm just home from work and taking my kid to scouts, and they're in bed, and I'm getting to play this probably for a couple of hours tonight. We're going to create a new character. You can see all my old characters here. Sorcerer, Paladin, Barbarian. I think I've got just about all of them. Rogue into the end game, at least from the season or time that I played them. We're going to create a new character. We're going to create a Warlock. And I'm wondering if there's any unique customization options for the Warlock, or if it's kind of just the same old, same old. I'm going to pick like a preset, but I'm going to modify it just a little bit. I kind of want to get into the game without taking, and you can customize some of this stuff later. Yeah, that looks good. Customize. It's a Warlock. Should he be like really pale? Like my necromancers always make super pale. I don't really know the background on the Warlock, like what their region and ethnicity and all that stuff is supposed to be. We're just gonna go with like a yeah, that color. What color eyes though that you can barely even see in the game. That teal is pretty striking. Oh, you got different variations on the face there. Kind of like that one. I kind of like that hair for the Warlock, but it looks a little too kept. I feel like the Warlock would be all crazy. It looks like a samurai. The Dark Wanderer. I like that. That actually might work for a Warlock. I like a little bit of facial hair, but not like a full-on beard. Like the wizard look. Sage's beard. I like the stash. He's like a Viltrumite. I feel like you would have some, but not like a crazy amount. Like, yeah, that default's probably pretty good. I want a little bit later hair, like I have kind of later hair. Kind of got like a dirty blonde. Or maybe the dark. The dark looks pretty like demonic and warlocky. I'm gonna go with dark. Does he need any makeup? Do Warlock, are they emo? I feel like they're a little emo. Especially if I can like change the coloring on them. Can I? Kind of looks like he's crying mascara. That's pretty emo. I kind of dig this one. I don't think he needs any Yeah, we're gonna go with no jewelry. He's not that kind of person. I really like, this is like all of my casters. I feel like I always go with this one and make it blood red. It's a very striking, especially like the necromancer and the wizard. I think it looks pretty cool. So like marking color. Yeah. Is that the one that they have for the other classes? Do they? It looks like they changed it up a little bit. Yeah, that might be a little different. It looks similar to the, like the full body necromancer one, but I think it's a little different. Definitely more blood on the feet. I don't remember him being all bloody like that. Okay, that looks good enough. Seasonal, yes. I guess season is up and running. I have not even thought of a name for a warlock. It's a good warlock name. It's like Bob the warlock. Just Thunderlock. Sure. And I want to start on the Lord of Hatred because I've finished the other two previously, which you can see some examples of on the channel. Let's go ahead and start. I think I'm just gonna... So it will let you go all the way to Pentient without having to unlock it at all. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna start on normal and just see like the pace of killing, because early on, sometimes it's better to keep it lower, and the kill speed will make up for any of the experience change. But if it's too easy, I'll bump it up from there, I guess. I think that was like the base cutscene for some reason, even though I told it to start on the... Shit's pretty metal. Narella. And I don't have a lot of spoilers here. I tried to kind of stay away from the big spoilers on the story. Is that Mephisto? Is like Kaiju Mephisto.
Those who touch the stone meet the same fate.
No! No! I need more time!
Where did we leave her in the last expansion? Didn't we trucked her down with the stone? And then you beat Dog Mephisto. Where did she go after that? I can't remember.
I just need more time.
Time. Nothing in those scrolls will save you, Neyrel. But I can.
I want nothing from you.
You've seen what awaits. You are a part of me. But I can make better use of you.
I have seen what awaits. I will stop you!
I am untouchable.
You think you have power here?
It's Vecna. Kind of channeling Vecna.
I could do this for an eternity, Neyrel. I don't see that you have a choice, but I'd like you to say yes.
You're right. I am a part of you. I was trapped in your mind. You dream. And when you do, an ocean of twisted horrors floods your mind. I saw the sun blotted from the sky. And the darker it got, the brighter the rage of man burned. Hatred would reign. I was lost. In that chaos, I found your greatest fear, and I will tell everyone.
Oh, child. What could I possibly fear?
He's really chill for
And
Primeval.
the weak were made strong. The pack of lambs would feast on their shepherd.
The prophecy? Oh, be careful, little one.
Then comes a spear of light, piercing hatred's heart, razed to the ground by a murdered son
Stop.
and a daughter.
Stop! I command you!
Oh shit, did they kill Nerella?
You could have been so much more.
I like how Mephisto basically became Jesus. It's funny.
Oh, what have you done? What have you done? Let them come.
I like everyone hated her. I didn't have that big of a problem with her, but it kind of feels like Blizzard's doing a reset by murdering her.
The flames of unrest. It will not matter. For I am
And the light. And the way.
I kind of dig what they're doing with him, where they're trying to like kind of is just kind of tricking humanity into thinking he's not such a terrible
It's true.
person.
Akarat walked these streets. Light, it was glorious to behold.
Oh, look, they got the overlay map. That's cool.
An eclipse will bring about a new age.
That's weird.
So Akarat has promised. Set your eyes to the heavens, brothers and sisters.
Scovos and stuff's down here. That's where the expansion takes place. How do I initiate? It looks like
You
it
look
starts right
troubled,
here.
old man. Perhaps the wisdom of Akarat can bring some light into
Is
your
that-
heart.
Laura?
Perhaps my boot can bring some light into your arse. Bugger off, will you?
That is Laura. I love Laura.
I was hoping to find you here, friend. Knew you'd be on Akarat's trail.
Do I know you? I'm a brand new Warlock. I guess this Warlock, at this point, they've gone through the base game and the expansion, so they've met before,
Where
even though
have
it's a
I
new
been?
character.
Too damn far. I was chasing leads, looking for knowledge, relics, anything to contain Mephisto. In the end, it wasn't enough. I just wanted us to have another way forward in case things didn't go as planned.
They didn't. We could have used you in the Hantu.
I know how it turned out. The Soul Stone, Mephisto taking on the guise of Akarat.
Nerel told you?
In a way, yes. That's why I've been looking for you. She sent me a letter. There was one for you too. Here,
Your hand is trembling.
just read the letter.
Hello, my friend. I wondered what I would write to you if this moment ever came. I thought about sharing my research, the things I had discovered. But a pigeon can only carry so many words, and what I want to say most is this. Thank you for believing in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. Thank you for giving me hope.
Is that it?
Why did she send this? Where is she?
Not far. But we should find a place to sit down and we can...
Just tell me what is happening.
It's better if I show you. Come with me.
And I'm going to be listening to, you know, most of the story here. So if you're looking just to jump into the action, I'll be doing that later. But I kind of want to experience the story
This way.
for the first time and not skip everything.
What is this place?
An old Kegistani archive. Nerel found something here. A lead. A way to stop Mephisto, to break the cycle. That's how she put it in her letter. I came here as fast as I could. I thought I'd find her.
Looks like he's trying to kiss him.
She's dead.
Dead? What happened?
He got her. He took her from us. I've said my goodbyes. It's your turn now. Go on.
I bet her dying made a lot of unhappy Diablo fans happier. Like, so many people hated her. She's a bit of a Mary Sue, I suppose.
I thought you were free from his grasp. If I'd known you weren't, Damn it. I will make Mephisto pay for this. I will make that bastard pay.
We both will, my friend. We both will. When I found her here, she looked at peace. She didn't fear him in those last moments. And neither should we. You want to make Mephisto pay? Then we need to know what Nerel discovered. I tried searching for clues earlier, but I couldn't focus. We'll do it together.
It's been 7 days since I saw Mephisto in dreams. My symptoms are worsening. This feeling like my insides are being pulled apart. I thought I had rid myself of his presence. But maybe he was always lurking here, waiting. Maybe this is all a cruel game to him.
The spear of light's piercing hatred's heart. She figured out Rathma's prophecy is more than just rubbish.
Isn't that the prophecy from the base game?
So, Mephisto is bound for the Scovos Isles. And Nerel believes a weapon lies there that can stop him. One forged by Lilith. It makes sense. Scovos is where Lilith and Inarius created mankind. Could be where she created this weapon too.
Nerel also wrote something about an oracle. The hand that can open the way.
Oracles, prophecies, riddles, all the things I try to avoid. But I can't.
Preach, brother.
Mephisto came here for her, and he tried to burn away any trace of what she'd found. That means she was onto something. That means she died for a reason. And that means it falls to us to finish what she started. That is how we honor her. Gather your supplies and meet me in Backwater, somewhere far from his prying eyes. I'll book passage to the Isles.
Sounds good, bro.
Go on ahead. I'll give Nerel a proper burial.
Just like, peace. Yeah, I'm curious where this goes. Like, I thought the base Diablo IV had a pretty good story. I played a bunch of characters, as you could see at the beginning of the video. Played not every season, but maybe like every other season. And when the Paladin got added, I did a big run. And I liked the base story. I thought Vessel of Hatred had a couple of good moments, but overall it was disappointing. So I'm hoping this is a bit more of a return to form, the base game. I am curious if they do future expansions, if it's going to be like 2 per Primeval, like Vessel of Hatred, and then this, or if it's going to be like, okay, the next is focusing on Vale, and then the next is focusing on Diablo. I don't think this story needed 2 expansions. It kind of felt like they cut the bigger story in half.
My boots are soaked. Some kind of rash is creeping up my arm. And all I hear at night are the voices of the dead. I keep thinking about the last time we were here. There were more of us, for one. We were hunting Lilith, and now we hunt her father. Fate plays cruel. Aye, that we will. I just wish I had... Damn it, will you shut up? Sorry, it's our old friend, the Tree of Whispers. Ever since I stepped foot in the swamp, I can hear the voices. They know what we're up against, they can feel it. A change in the bones of the world. A storm on the horizon. And they're reveling in it. They can kiss my ass. We have a prime evil to hunt, and we need to be prepared. Yeah. I made this talisman to help Neyrel. I hope it did. I secured a place on the ship. Meet me at the docks.
I think this is for the new, like, charm/set system. Each equip seals and charms to awaken the strength within. Heraldic seals unlock charm slots. Heraldic charms hold power drawn from the Herodrim. Equip them to gain strength and refine your build. Some charms belong to sets. Okay, how do I interact with that? Okay, so you got a new tab. Unlock 3 charm slots. How do I use it? Okay. So the seal is what unlocks the slots, and then you slot those. Can I just at will? Yeah, that's kind of cool. So you can just plug and play without having to worry too much about wasting or being stuck with something.
Has poisoned this world, and only Akarat can save us from it. Follow him to Skovos, and all... But beware those who sully Akarat's name. They walk these very docks.
Let me tell unto ye of the West Marchy free. Each a lover of the other, with their mistress.
They even looked at the new skill tree yet.
The sea. I only seek the truth. Don't worry about the preacher. He's just another fool. What troubles me is this talk of an eclipse. Mephisto's planning a spectacle of some kind, and I'd wager it'll be much darker than any of these people expect. No use talking them out of going to Skovos, though. They adore Akarat. And the scariest part is, it's no spell. Mephisto won them over with real miracles. He's playing the part of benevolent prophet, and playing it very damn well. Once we get to Skovos, we'll need to act fast. Come on. Let's get aboard.
I love how lived in the world feels. Like all the fish and the nets and like everything feels very realistic, and like this world is dying, but there's still people holding on. And I appreciated the open world and just the world overall in Diablo IV quite a lot. Guy throwing up off the side. I should probably use a skill point here before I get in combat and don't have any skill. Command Fallen. Summons a Fallen that charges your target and explodes. Molten Bomb. Lava Molten Lava. Dealing 28 damage in a small area. Doom. Burst the sigil on your enemies, hexing them and dealing 19 damage. Hexing increases the abyss skill damage taken to 50% based on their missing life. Stacks up to 3 times. Hellion Sting. Whip a demon tail forward, dealing 60 different damage with a chance to eviscerate. Eviscerating an enemy instantly damages them for 20% of their total bleeding life and then applies bleeding damage. It's kind of like, almost like a poison effect. It's like the new skill trees are pretty cool. Bombardment, fracture. I'm gonna have to like at work tomorrow. I'm just gonna be looking at these skill trees. I know that's what I'm gonna be doing, and then tomorrow I'll probably do another video with like. Here's actually when I put some thought into it with my build. It's like. Chaos. I played the Diablo II Warlock all the way to the end game. I was Apocalypse build, which I really dug. It kind of sucks that it's something with a high cooldown, so you can't really base the build around it. You get that at level 19 now? That's interesting. How much does it cost to respec? Can I do it for free, I wonder?
Never thought I'd go back to Scovo. At least I didn't make too many enemies there. Not this time, no. Believe it or not, I'm rather close to the Amazon Queen of Scovos. Her name is Adriana.
How close?
As close as Arajan can get to anyone. We haven't seen each other in years, but she'll remember me. I just hope she remembers the good things. We'll need her help to track down this weapon made by Lilith. But time is short. Mephisto is days ahead of us. He'll have a foothold on the Isles. And if all else fails, I brought something for that too. The Sightless Eye. It once belonged to the Oracle of Scovos, and Neyrel thought she might be able to help us. Not sure why or how, but...
There you are! The old man with not a dark impulse in his heart. And the stranger with something unspeakable in theirs.
This fool again. Mind giving us some privacy?
Nothing is hidden from his eyes and ears. Even this vast sea is so small compared to him. And we are even smaller. Just little people in little boats swept up in the tide. And my master, he is the tide!
There's got like a little AoE component to it. It's a generator, so I don't have to like...
Damn. We need to find him before he sinks the ship.
I can just spam it. I need a spender next.
The sea's angry, spitting all sorts of vermin.
Oh, I can already get down to the next. That's cool. That's pretty cool.
No, just scared out of my wits. I knew we should have bought the cat aboard for good luck. No one would listen to me.
You can bring the cat next time. Stay here while we clear the way.
Is Laura gonna help me?
We can't reach the armaments! Something's grown over them!
It's pretty good AoE damage there.
It's not just the Scalies. There's something moving under the boards.
Stay together.
You know, I wish there was more incentive to replay the campaign. Like, I think I've played the campaign maybe at launch and then one other time since then. And there's, like, so much good content in there. Like, I know a lot of it could be repetitive. But, like, my favorite Diablo is Diablo 2. I played that so much. And a lot of it is just playing the campaign over and over again. So you get, like, a good feel for it. Like, you remember it. And then Diablo 3 and 4 are all about, like, just doing kind of random content over and over again without a lot of context, without much story.
Now, take your breath and...
I kind of, like, maybe every season, if you completed the campaign, they would give you, like, a Resplendent Spark kind of thing. Would be cool. Like, it's something that if you wanted to put the time in, there's a reason for it. But it's not like you have to do it every season. And I wish... I don't think there is, but I wish there was a way that you could take your seasonal character and just, like, I want to put it into story mode, even at, like, max level. I just want to run through the story real quick. I don't think there's a way to do that. Like, I don't even think there's a good way to, like, rewatch the cinematics unless you want to go to YouTube. Like, I don't remember in the interface anywhere where you could go in and just rewatch everything, which feels like a missed, like Diablo is so cinematic and has such a good story. And it's like, they make it so hard to actually experience it. Like, I know the end game is what a lot of people think Diablo's all about, but I really like the story and the world and the atmosphere and everything. Like, I might have to up the difficulty. I'm doing a lot of damage.
That creature made a mess of things. You'll have to climb your way up, and I'll only slow you down. Go. I'll help the crew keep.
You're not gonna slow me down, Lorath. You're the man. If they kill Lorath, I'm gonna be super sad. He's like, he filled the void. Oh, there's like some glowy bits back there. He filled the void with Deckard's death in the third game. I felt like his voice, his gravitas, like he's a pretty awesome character. Probably the best new character introduced in Diablo 4, other than maybe Lilith. I really like how they do Lilith as well. I think the loading is taking forever because of the server like being so full right now, because usually it's way quicker than this.
I give my blood willingly, Mephisto. I open my soul to your hate.
So you know about Mephisto then? To all of his priests?
Aren't we both so fortunate? Where he goes, the whole world bends around him. He spoke of you. Oh, he admires you and hates you. I wish that he...
Hello, friend. I'm glad I could see you one last time. Though it is a shame you will not witness the things to come.
The campaign also had some really cool boss fights that, like, there was very little way to replay them. Like, some of them they've reintroduced through the seasons, but some of them, like, were locked away and just impossible to go through more than once. I should probably use my dodge there. I should have used my skill point too. I'm not understanding I've dodged into that. I'm not understanding the energy system for this character. Yeah, I've got like 2 things on the left and like what each of them, the purpose of them. Like, I'm just kind of spamming my skills and then using my generator when I need to. His fire skill's got pretty good AoE capabilities though for like a low level skill. The way you unlock skills is very odd now. Like, it seems like each level I unlock like the next grouping of skills, which is very different from the base game. So many pop-ups. Like, the game just doesn't let you play it sometimes. Another pop-up. Like that. 3 challenges done in like 1 fight. Which are all just like cosmetic crap that I don't even interact with. It would do nothing if that stuff was just not in the game. One thing I read is like unique legendary items don't even show up in the campaign. You have to get to end game before you start seeing any of that stuff. You got a trophy. I'm just gonna equip. If I see the numbers go up, I'm gonna equip it.
Not all of his followers are sheep. He's using these hands of Akarat to do his dirty work, while he keeps up his benevolent image. He knows we're after him then. We'll need to move fast. Let's get the crew together and patch up the ship. It won't be long before we reach the Isles.
Land ho!
I've actually been on a Blizzard kick lately. I've just about finished StarCraft Remastered. I've been meaning to play it for a while, and I'm on the last campaign of Brood Wars right now. I'll probably have a video with my thoughts on StarCraft, which is one of the best games of all time. That is a pretty Skavos. I don't think in the previous games you ever actually visited Skavos. That was where the Amazon came from, if I remember correctly. Surprisingly, they didn't add an Amazon. I mean, you already had the Rogue, which fills a lot of that void, but I feel like there's some room left. You could have done an Amazon, especially with the expansion taking place in their homeland.
Wretched monstrosity. What have these mainlanders brought to our isles?
All these people, like lambs to the slaughter.
Got everything maxed out at 3440 by 1440, getting a pretty constant 144 FPS.
Beast.
Not bad.
Akarat spoke of evil things to come.
That hand was brave to face it.
I saw him jump. Did he think he could fight it?
That hand didn't do shit. It was all Thunderlock. Look, I'm like already down here. Can I? Okay, well that's different. So you don't have to put points into previous. It's just level based. So like I don't need 6 points at level 6. This unlocks level 32. That unlocks. That's interesting. So I could just like come and put all my points in one of these, but I can't get to like the sub skills until. So those are all my movement, defensive skills. I kind of want to just play around with some different abilities here, so we might. Oh, that's fun looking. Oh, they like go and they come back. I like that. And it just lobs like a little. I don't know if I like that one though. I'm gonna have to play around with these skills. The hitting M brings up the overlay now, which is pretty cool. Wonder if you can change the opacity on that. It's very. In this lighter area, you can barely see it.
Pilgrims, make your way to the plaza, where Queen Adriana will welcome Akarat with open arms.
Isn't that's Lorath's friend, lady friend? This place feels a lot more populated than most of the cities in the base game. I guess I could. You can put 15 points into skills now. I can't put anything into the sub skills yet. I gotta think about the leveling system now. It's a lot different. It has implications for end game where it's like, just know you'd have to like, okay, I waste 1 point in the base ones, and then I'll put 5 here, and then 5, and like you kind of have, since there's no more passives, that doesn't necessarily make sense anymore. But you could like just come down here and get, you know, not the later skills are always just better, so maybe that makes sense. I got to think about it more.
City's still standing. He needs Temis and its people, at least for now. He'll try to win over Queen Adriana first. He can't get his way unless she's on his side. Or silenced. I need to find her. Warn her. I helped to defend Skavos once before. With any luck, she'll listen to me. Keep an eye out for the hands. They seem to know what Mephisto's planning. See if you can find out.
I'm digging the location, Temis. It's cool. very different feeling from any of the major cities in the base game or the expansion. The first expansion, I should say. And this is fertile, this is new ground, like they've never visited this area from my memory. Whereas in like Diablo 3 and 4, you'd sometimes like, oh, this is, you know, Karast, where we were in Diablo 2. Oh, this is, like there's some overlap there. How do I pull up the full, okay, tab pull brings up the full map. So I'm here. It's a pretty, I'd say that's pretty comparable to the expansion area. It feels a little bit bigger because it's longer rather than just like one blob of space. I keep getting these pop-ups. I don't know, but just challenges. So that's how you get your aspects now. That's one thing I don't love is they've changed like the item system and everything around it like a dozen times since release. I feel like every time I get a grasp on how everything works, they're like, oh, nope, we're redoing the item system, redoing the upgrade system, we're redoing the endgame system. And I don't think changes are necessarily bad, but like it changes so often that it's hard to keep up at times. You miss a season, you come in and they're like, there's 3 new mechanics here. As someone who kind of bounces from, maybe I'll play season 1 and then I played season 3, 5, you know, I probably played 10 characters to the end game.
I'm sorry for calling your dad uglier than a squid.
It's all right.
Triona knows what she's doing.
I love like the little ambient stuff going on in the background.
How does it feel? Like coming home.
Welcome, sister.
Makes it feel more like a real place.
So, you admit you worship demons?
No, we respect demons, same as angels.
But they're not the same. One is evil.
Evil, good. You cannot touch these things. You cannot hold them. They're not real. But blood is real. And my blood bears my ancestors, angels and demons both, same as you.
It's true.
Same as anyone.
They're all descended from both.
I could send out the unit, shore up our defenses.
The Oracle was clear. A dark age comes for Skovos. This thing cannot be fought with steel alone.
Nor can it be prayed away. Is it really wise to entertain this prophet?
I'd be a fool to make a martyr of him with all his sycophants in our city.
And?
And what?
And a small part of you wants to believe him.
What's that line? Rare is the sunlight that dares to dance the lakebed. You see through me. Oh, Thara, between the famines and the wars, madness swallows.
They definitely have the weapons of an Amazon.
Madman is our answer.
Let's see him for ourselves then. Though we'll be without the Oracle. I just got word she won't be attending.
Seen 3 oracles come and go, and only this one has dared to shirk her duty to our people this many times over.
Damn. Mephisto has the Queen's ear, and they've yet to even meet. Lorenz should have come this way.
The eclipse is coming! Hope is coming in these times of strife! Hold close, your brethren, and stay steadfast against the hard-hearted skeptics of this.
They're definitely going harder on the storytelling here.
You have crossed seas to be with Akarat. Left behind homes, families, livelihoods. Pity the unsaved, for they alone will suffer.
Wait! One of Mephisto's servants. I need to find him.
Mark Akarat's words. Better days are on the horizon. Look, you can see it in the sky.
Give me back my daughter.
The child has made her choice.
Like, I can understand not wanting to redo this multiple times. There's a lot of, like, slow... Like, but I definitely... I love the story. I want to see where they're going with everything. How did I just level? Is it just, like... I walk past a certain point and I get levels now? That's one thing I don't love is they treat, like, the 1 to 60... 1 to 70, whatever it is these days, as like, it's not even the true game. The true game starts when you hit cap and you start going through Paragon and all that. Whereas, like, Diablo 2 was fun, even your first round through. All the systems were there. You might not get epic items, but, like, I felt like a full-fledged game, even if you decided not to go through Nightmare in Hell difficulty. Whereas Diablo 3 and 4, it feels like the game doesn't actually start until you beat it the first time, which, I don't know, I feel like a lot of players, they beat it and then they're like, oh, I'm done. So if half the systems and the unique items and all these mechanics are hidden post-endgame, I don't know, sometimes it feels like a lot of players may be missing out on some of that stuff. It's kind of a cool skill. I think I saw there's a mode where this thing will just, like, circle you. Oh, I hit the skill button and it, like, my screen froze. That was weird. Blazing screen, I thought. 3% increased damage based on how many different enemies it hits, up to 30. Hitting any enemy with Blazing Screen reduces its cost for 20 hours for 2 seconds. I mean, there still are, like, these would almost be like the passives in, and then these are like the big skill change. Yeah, this is the one I was looking at. It makes it orbit around you. I think that could be fun. Now, so summon skill and orbits you for 10 seconds. The skill deals 304 damage based on extends demon form. I want to check out demon form too. When do I unlock that? 15. Yeah, that's definitely one I want to toy around with. And then you have like a third one, which that turns it into an abyssal skill, it looks like. I kind of just want to play around with all of these abilities. So that's just kind of like throwing demon parts. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is Dreadclaw. It's like a pretty decent coverage, good spread on it. And it hits multiple times, it looks like. I wonder what the lucky hit looks like on that. And then we got Hell Fracture, which is what I was playing with earlier. Which has like just a brief delay on it. I'm looking at the damage here, so I'm trying to look at my screen. 4 claws, each dealing 50%, or a single bigger thing that does 80% and like goes forward and bounces around. Fractures remain for 15 seconds and explode up to 2 more times. And the blazing screen does 130% as it travels. I wonder if it could hit multiple times. Kind of digging this blazing scream right now. It's just a fun ability. I wanted to check out some more generators though. So that's the throw out the little thing and it explodes. which does have like a decent AoE component. And then that is the Doom, which has like the Hex component, which increases abyssal skill damage, but my main right now is not abyssal damage. By main, I mean the Blazing Scream, so that doesn't seem like a good combination. It's also very short range. It's like... Yeah, I'm not... Ooh, that's kind of nice. That feels good. A little... I think that does hit multiple times, potentially. So the Sting does 60% damage with a 5% chance to eviscerate for a lot of damage. And that one does 80%. So slightly more damage, and it explodes. Is that 10 per enemy hit, I wonder? I don't like Doom too much, but the other two seem fun. Then you got Molten Bomb, which... in a small area. So far, I think I like Command Fallen, but these are both fire, so I wonder if I should stick with the fire. And then I have all these sub things already. One additional wrath on each impact. There's like so many skills to look at. Wow, that can generate a lot of extra wrath. One additional wrath for every demon or enemy you've slain in the last 2 seconds, up to 5. And then increased damage for every demon you have active. Can't get any of those yet. Let's see. Wall of Agony, so that's like that big demon wall. That's pretty cool looking. And that uses Dominance. That regenerates slowly over time. Okay. So used to cast most skills. Generated when using certain skills and over time, and then this one's just over time. Summon Tortured Demon on your enemies, dealing 39% damage and taunting them with its taunt. Creates a shadowy totem for 8 seconds that chains enemies, tethering them to the area and preventing them from escaping. Oh, and that's like a... Step through the shadows of hell to emerge at the target location, gaining 4 stacks of shadow form as well as 50% increased movement speed. Oh, that's nice. I like that for movement. Shadow form grants unhindered any movement, grants stealth, consumes stacks. Okay, that works. Okay, maybe we'll look at this. Oh, that's a fun teleport. Yeah, I like that. The wall is kind of... It reminds me of... was it Bone Prism from Diablo 2? Like, I guess... Diablo 4 Necro has something similar, if I remember right. I just never really messed around with it much. I haven't found anything but blues yet. I feel like the drop rates have been nerfed a bit, which there were times where it was really crazy, but I get some new charms. I do like this Blazing Scream quite a bit. It covers like a good area, and also like it bounces back, so like seems like it could hit enemies multiple times, especially in these areas that are like tighter corridors. It follows the corridor more or less. It's a fun skill. That right there kind of just like missed everyone, didn't it? Wonder if it might be dependent on the terrain. I get some more charms. +1 to course. Cool. That's nice. Cushion, healing, movement speed. Like, that's a really good... You could get +2 to core skills this early, level 7. So that's giving my Blazing Scream some extra points. So I should put... up to 30% damage. So that's like a pretty constant 25% cheaper. So to use it more, like right now, that might be more important than damage, because I'm kind of one-shotting with it, but as the damage doesn't keep up, I'll probably swap it.
He was baiting me. What's Mephisto's game?
Mephisto always has something up his sleeve. It's like his whole deal. I'm not sure if it's just how they rebalance things, but like I played the Paladin, 2 seasons ago when they added it, and the Paladin just felt like ridiculously overpowered, and both in endgame and leveling. And this definitely feels less overtuned than that, and I wonder if it's because they've kind of rebalanced the whole game and the difficulty levels and everything. Like I'm running through this pretty well, but I feel like the Paladin, I bumped up the difficulty immediately and was still like one-shotting nearly everything. I do this Blazing Scream. Sometimes it just seems to like miss the enemies. I think it may have to do with like the pathing of it, or like how the terrain is vertical, horizontal, whatever. A lot more white items, and I think I read there's like the Herodic Cube is back, and there's something you can do with them, either like improving them, upgrading them. I got the next tree here. I don't wonder if I should try. I'm gonna take away from the wall. I like the movement one. Summons a rampaging brute. Summons a demonic head that breathes. Oh, I saw some video of that one. That looks really fun. It reminds me of Hydra, like the Source Hydra skill, which has always been one of my favorite skills. That's a lot of fun. I think I'm like leaning towards like a fire build, Blazing Scream, Infernal Hydra, get down to Apocalypse. Like obviously this is super early, but there's that one. So that just brings like a quick 100% damage for 7 dominance. How much dominance? I got 30, so I could do 3 Infernal Breaths. There's no cooldown, it looks like. Wonder how many you can have out at one time. You know, I usually have my movement skill on 4. That's where like I traditionally always keep it. Oh yeah, that's fun. I don't So that one is a little funky in that it like like you got to be up close to the thing to make it really function. I think there's probably the modifier skills on it probably change the way it works. It becomes a distant direct grasp attack that transforms you into a demon form and pulls enemies inward. Oh. How? I gotta figure out how to get into demon form. Like, there's gotta be more ways. I like Infernal Breath more, though. What about that? Oh, that's cool. Summon Demonic Eye for 15 seconds that focuses upon enemies with a beam that makes them vulnerable and periodically blast them for 180% damage. Recast to direct with the eye's targeting. Oh, it becomes free, so you can recast to change its targeting. We'll play around with those. Make like a summoner build. Oh, that is cool. It's like a laser beam. Oh, but it doesn't... You actually have to, like... it didn't auto-start targeting. Like, it faces one way, and then you have to actually, like, press it again to direct it the other way. That's interesting. I like that quite a lot, though. It's just kind of like... fire and let it do its thing. Though you can't really spam them because, at least for now, this just regenerates kind of slowly. It's like maybe 1 a second or something. I wonder if it's in the interface here. What was that stuff called? Dominance? Yeah, you get 1 per second. So if it costs 10... it's like 10 seconds. If I want to drop both of those, I can't really. It doesn't probably make sense to have both of them on your bar unless you get some dominance generation. Like, I bet later you get more of that. So this does more damage, but it's periodic. This does a lot. I mean, a little bit, but it fires constantly. Like, it's doing very little damage, but it's doing it. Thing is, though, it doesn't auto-target, so it won't. Kind of just seems to face the way as it does when you cast it. So I wonder if, again, there's probably modifiers that change up. Becomes a channeled fire breath. At the end of Infernal Breath, the demon explodes, dealing 66 damage. The explosion damage increased. Infernal Breath becomes an abyss recast skill and summons a larger demon for 15 seconds that executes hexed enemies. Interesting. I'm spending more time looking at skills than playing right now.
Do you feel our Lord so near?
I do. I do.
No, no. He sent us to ascend. He's watching right now from the plaza above. His hate moves us, speaks through us.
He will open us. He will make us new.
Sounds a lot like Lilith. Oh, that's gnarly. When are they gonna summon? They have some very cool monsters and summon animations in Diablo IV. It's kind of like you have to keep the enemy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to up the difficulty. I think I'm just murdering this.
Not much time left now. I have to find.
I got like 7 leather doublets. I don't even know what stats. Okay. Critical strike chance, resource generation, and resistance. Okay, so willpower is the Warlock's like main damage stat. That's good to know. So willpower, generally good. And then they have focuses. Wonder if it's better to use the one hand and the... So that is like 11. Yep, more damage with the two-hander. There. Don't want to spend too much time looking at... Oh, those have damage multipliers on them. Those are new. Except I'm doing mostly fire damage at the moment. The music's interesting. It's kind of this subdued, just like like a little soft piano in the background, just setting the mood. I think I did see part of this.
On this day, a pilgrim comes to our shores. Let him wash in the waters, so that he might prove himself worthy of the sand.
Many of you walked with me to the fires of the mainland. Now, your faith will be rewarded. The pools of creation, the path to a better future, is near. And by the grace of Queen Adriana, we will reach it.
Adriana. Adriana.
Lorath? Now, of all times?
It seems a new pilgrim has joined us.
Listen. He's a demon. The mainland burns because of him.
Lies.
You're in danger.
I don't understand. The people say he's a saint. What proof do you have?
You have my word.
As a Horadrim?
As someone you once called friend.
I wonder if they are more than friends.
That will be enough.
Afraid I'll spoil your show?
Not at all. I barely knew you existed until today. But now you've stepped onto my stage, and you thought there would be no consequences. You are but a man. And men are just so small.
He can't die like that.
Lorath.
Oh. He's not gonna make any friends that way.
No.
Enough! I have brought blood to this city. Blood and hate. No more.
Is he still using Akarat's powers? Because isn't that what he did for your character in the expansion? Or is this Mephisto's power? So it's interesting if Mephisto's still able to access the light power.
You really are what they say.
Show mercy.
Now kiss. Yeah.
We must all show mercy. My queen, let him walk free, so that all who look upon him will be reminded of what hate can do. It is in our nature to hate. Lord. And that is why I've brought you here, to change that nature.
Alright. I wonder why Mephisto didn't kill Lorath if he's part of some grander plan or something.
By the order of our Queen Adriana, the Horadrim Loratnar is hereby exiled from the city of Themis.
Hey, stop.
Madman!
Ow!
Murderer!
Leave him be.
Filthy bastard!
It is by the grace of my queen alone that you still draw breath. Never sully her streets again.
As you say.
Nice. Bigger area.
We came here as saviors, and now we were the villains. That was Mephisto's game, to pit mankind against itself. Time was running out, and so were the friends we had left.
We got fishing quest. I always forget there's like this seasonal They started the season with the release of the expansion this time. But there's just like so many things to unlock and like got 9 different trees here. I gotta sell some crap. Or should I break it down? Maybe I should break the crap down. I feel like early on, you might need some crafting material. Oh, you can forge stuff now. I don't think you could do that. Yeah, and then you can... They had temporary, they had masterworking before. I don't remember forging. Interesting. I'm like yawning already. I'm gonna have to go to bed before too long. I've got work fairly early tomorrow. Oh, it's all your...
My shield is...
I can hire my mercenary. Cool. It's nice that they put this all in the city here. So I like the one that has the... Yeah.
I will not let you down.
Because that guy puts the stuff on your mini-map, right? Like that guy. And then this guy's like maybe a secondary.
Strength in numbers.
Okay. There are just so many systems they've piled on the game over the last the last 2 years almost since the base game came out. I got the tree here. Need the Grim Favors for that. Inventory. I think this is like the main city. Probably will be back.
You stay safe.
Just think if there's anything else I need to interact with at the moment. Who do I gotta talk with? Okay, so fishing's out there. Some Legion events happening. Alright, let's continue. I forgot you get your mount right from the get-go now.
I saw it was... I walked right into his trap. This is how he wants me. Confused, panicked, with the blood of my friend all over my own damn hands.
So what next? We can't give up now. Nerel died to get us here.
You're right. You're right. What's done is done. Nerel said to seek the Oracle. That's why I've logged around the Sightless Eye. Let me try to get my bearings. If memory serves, our sanctum won't be far.
Sounds good, bro. I want to go fishing, though. Should I do that? Should I just, like... Yeah, let's go get the fishing stuff. Speak with Shi Yagong. You know, this reminds me so much of Titan Quest and like those initial areas you visit. That's so much fun. gotta get used to M swapping the mini map for the overlay map. I love the little eyeball. It's just like shooting like a shotgun laser. It's just like thwack, thwack, thwack.
Don't just nibble it, bite you witless puppy. Huh? Come again?
I asked, are the fish not biting?
Fish not biting? Well, how could they? What with you stomping around in your big fat boots, shouting at the top of your lungs? Ugh. No respect or sense at all. No wonder the world's gone to hell.
True enough. I'd best be going.
Oh, no patience either, huh? Why don't you take the rod? Cast the line and...
You can now fish in waterways of Sanctuary. First press E to open the action wheel, select customize and navigate to miscellaneous steps like the fishing emote and assign it to the action wheel. It's like a lot of steps to... Okay. Oh, that got a skill point for that? Oh. How do I... Shit, I didn't read how to actually reel it in. Can I like...
Never fished before. Obviously,
I need like a... Where do you keep like the... How to do stuff? I'm gonna try E when it pops up. Nope, that just did... Maybe I'm supposed to click over here. Yeah, that I don't. I went too quick through the instructions. I was like, how do I pull up the tutorial? Should be easier than this. Am I just supposed to like leave it for a while maybe? Oh, I see. Reel in. I'm dumb. I got it. When you're fishing, your whole bar gets filled up with reel it in. Okay. And add it to your collection. So I got more of these to use. Potion healing. It's the same one I have already. Can I upgrade these or something?
What? Huh? Oh, they have...
I enjoyed that.
You keep it. I have no use for your gold or your pity. Don't go. On the second thought, perhaps could you...
You want strange fish.
Shiny scales, devious eyes.
Okay. I honestly don't think I'm going to fish that much. I just wanted to unlock it in case I come across any, like, cool-looking fishing spots. I'm curious with the change to have 12 difficulty levels. I should have upped the difficulty while I was in town, actually. I'm very curious if that will impact, like, seeing people in the open world, because, like, before there were 4 difficulties, and you'd see, you know, an occasional person, but now that same player base is split between 12 difficulty levels, so I wonder... I wonder if Expert's going to be several legendaries. I'll just bump it up to hard and see if it doesn't get too hard. Oh.
I saw it was his soul.
That's weird that he was back there. I guess I like restarted the quest.
You picked a terrible mark. I've no money, see?
Not one-shotting anymore. This might be too slow, though. It's like there's a balancing act.
Just outside the capital. The Amazons I remember would never have allowed it. But they're spread thin. Adriana has staged the bulk of her forces in Temes. She was never one to play so conservatively. Things have changed here.
What is that thing? It's like a Lilith statue. It's pointing at something, is it not? Are those like her in the base game? You'd search for those and they'd give you what, skill points or whatever? Like you had to find them to unlock each zone. You must unlock the connections to heaven and hell. I know Lilith is supposed to come back. Like, they've shown that in one of the recent trailers. I'm really kind of happy about that because I feel like she was a bit underutilized in the base game. Like, she was a very intriguing character that had, like, she was a demon, but she didn't seem just maniacally evil. Like, she actually cared a little bit for her descendants, unlike most of the demons. And even, she seemed a little bit more sympathetic even than Anarius. Like, Anarius came across as a huge stick, and I was kind of rooting to be able to side with Lilith.
What would have been the patrol? Blood still fresh. Strange. These are trained soldiers. How'd this happen?
Will be tested now.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking more damage
Sheer
now.
numbers. That's how the dullards got her. I see anchors up ahead. That's their foothold. Let's cut them loose.
Who am I cutting loose? Oh, up here. And I'll probably play maybe another 30 minutes, 45 minutes, see if I can get to a decent breaking point. I do have work early tomorrow, and I probably won't be able to play until after work. I didn't take time off for this expansion like I have for some games. Just hard to justify taking a whole day off when the game came out at 7, and then not knowing if the servers were going to be reliable and everything. So I'll probably do a follow-up video maybe tomorrow or the next day, and especially when I get into endgame, whatever, kind of like show off my Warlock build as I progress into the endgame, and I plan to spend a decent amount of time in this.
Signals. Damn thing should be ablaze. It's strange. Never heard of the Queen addressing the city without the Oracle at her side. She should have been on that dais. But she wasn't. Maybe Mephisto's hoping to weaken Skovos by driving apart its leaders.
God, he's got like such a great voice. Kind of interesting, you have to like manually retarget the eyeball. Like, it actually makes it kind of better because the fire one doesn't seem to be able to turn on its own really, or if it does, it's pretty kind of just randomly fire. So you really need a good amount of enemies to take much advantage of it. But the eyeball you can actually redirect.
Let's hope the Oracle has answers.
I really like the idea of these charms too. Like it feels reminiscent of Diablo 2's charm system, except it's like you have a separate charm inventory, which is something people asked for years, and it's always kind of back and forth if that would be a good thing or a bad thing. Because in Diablo 2, charms are kind of the same thing, except they fill up like your normal inventory. It would be like these, taking 1, 2, or 3 spots, and they give you like pretty crazy buffs. But it's in your main equipment inventory. So here they've kind of taken that same concept, but you can only utilize so many of them, and it's a separate inventory, and then introduce also the set system into that as well, which I kind of understand, but I do miss traditional sets. More willpower is probably better for this setup right now. Cooldown. I don't like to have much in the way of cooldowns on the setup right now.
Taken apart, melted down.
I'm kind of digging the music. It's a little subdued at times. I don't know if I want to work on any side quests right now. I kind of really want to just focus on the main.
No use. The hives are too dangerous. We can't afford to lose anyone else.
Soon I lead my sisters into the sight beyond sight. Adra, the nearby hives are full.
Like if I come across it just during the normal play, I'll do them. The music's interesting. It kind of has vocals, which I can't think of many Diablo songs that have. Even it's kind of nonsensical, but
Torrent of hatred. A deceiver. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Blood and light, our only hope. The images are getting stronger.
Ah. Here's the one who has plagued my visions. Alive and well, at last. I've seen you die 100 different ways. Strangled, drowned, crushed beneath Mephisto's heel.
Then you know the evil we face, Oracle.
Yes, and the way you hope to best it. You seek A weapon. I know not where it is, but you've brought what we'll need to find it.
The sightless eye. Can you use it to help us?
Not I, no. I saw it broken in hell when Lilith met its gaze and bent it inwards towards your mind. It peers there still and will forevermore, to you and the demon that sleeps within your blood.
Wait, you don't mean...
Lilith?
It's time to wake her. Come with me to the sanctum.
Is that a good idea, bro?
Hold on.
Yeah, Laura's like, I don't know about this.
She wants to waken Lilith. Is she mad? Look, I've been there, weighing my life against a glimmer of hope. I sold my soul to that damn tree, and did it matter? No. Donan still died, and Neyrel died. I can't... Sanctuary can't afford to lose you too. Are you sure you want to do this?
Lorath, we might have to. Let's at least hear what the Oracle has to say.
This isn't the help I'd wanted from her.
I get these skill points I gotta use. Oh, I didn't realize when you have like the I've got +2 to all, it works even if I didn't put points into it. That's kind of nice. I like that bigger area, bigger damage at its center, increased damage depending on how far it goes. If it hits 10 enemies, it does 30% more damage, but on like a boss, it's only like with a single target 3% increase. I feel like the 25% less cost right now is a little bit better. I don't think I have anything that fits Brimstone out currently, do I? I don't have much movement speed bonus. I wish it told you how much it actually benefited. And some of these trees are like... I guess they're all the same. It's 2, 2, and then your last 3. It's a lot of customization for like every skill. So 60% damage reduction for the 4 seconds movement speed. That's like, it's a pretty big bonus. 2 charges. So you could make it, so now it's 6 seconds of 60% damage reduction. Though it says it decays alongside the bonus, so I wonder which decays over 6 seconds. So I wonder it starts at 60 and how quickly does it drop to 0. The additional charge would be nice for like movement. Maybe I'll go with that route and try that. And if I start dying, I'll switch over. I should be using that more just to move across the screen faster.
Demons are quiet here. Mostly.
What do you know about demons? I'm a warlock, bro. I got all the demons up in me.
your bird. Blue feathers.
Scales of a great serpent, just like in Hawazar. Not my fondest memory.
Fights to protect Skovos.
It is cold where she is. Her fury is too much to bear. Come, let us greet her.
This is the same Lilith who left a trail of bloody corpses on the mainland.
Indeed.
Right, so this path is risky. Foolish, even. What if she corrupts them? Steals Sanctuary's last hope of survival?
I'm not Elias Lorath.
I know. But we don't even know what the Oracle is going to do to you.
I will open a doorway, and you will walk into the furthest reaches of your own soul, where hatred's daughter lurks.
That
If you already
sounds
set on this, I'll be damned if I'm going to let you go in without a plan.
dangerous.
Skovos was Lilith's home once. Mention it to her. If she has any reason to help us, it'll be that. Meet her gaze. Hold your ground. And please, come back after.
Lilith was from Skovos? That's
Come.
interesting.
Bring the eye. I've only ever seen it in dreams.
I have all those, like Book of Lorath, Book of Cain, Book of Lilith. Very cool books. Should go read through those again.
Look. Do you see her?
That guy looks like he's in a bad rock band, like. I wonder if she's gonna physically return or if it's just
What is this place?
like in his head. Yeah, my mercenary came along. That's nice.
Where are you?
Has a whole lot of petals of blood.
I know you're there. Speak to me, Lilith.
You come to kill what remains of me.
She's gonna tell
I'm
us,
not here to
I told you
fight.
so, isn't she?
Your father is free. He's out there as we speak.
I warned you,
Mm-hmm.
but you chose not to listen.
The devil you know sometimes.
Please, it won't be long now. Half the world follows him, and the rest aren't far behind. Will you really let him win? After all this?
Be gone.
Just talk to me!
Desperation is unbecoming of you. I shall give you one chance and no more. Approach.
Okay.
Lilith. Your father.
He walks your world. You laid his path.
Your father walks Skovos.
Skovos.
I cannot stop his schemes alone.
No. You need me. If I am to help you fight my father, I must know more. Show me. What is he doing in Skovos? He gathers the masses. His sheep to herd. He settles his affairs. Silences those who know him best. And he leads his flock to the pools of creation. Curse you, Father. That is not your concern.
Of course, it's my concern. I brought this to you.
On hands and knees.
And until I mentioned Skovos, you didn't care at all. Something about these pools has you scared. And I need to know what.
Listen close, for I shall not say this again. Without me, you have nothing. No armies, no allies. You will accept what I offer, and you will obey my word. Because you must.
And you expect me to... Do you hear that?
You are being hunted. Go, defend yourself. I shall not have you die so soon.
It's pretty... It reminds me of, like, when you met up with Mephisto in the dog form in some of the cutscenes in Diablo IV.
You're back. And still yourself. Demons. Here, in this sanctum.
There's more coming.
That breath is really cool for like weaker enemies. It just burns up everything.
The Morlu, Mephisto's personal vanguard.
Perhaps he felt it when you woke his daughter. Perhaps he fears her. We will have to deal with this before you can return to Lilith. The Queen must know. The signal fires must be lit.
Gondor must be warned. I mean, wait a minute. Wrong franchise. I keep hitting tab to try to bring up the mini-map, and it's M. Tab brings up the full map.
Go for the tall ones with the robes. Invokers. They empower the rest.
Yeah, I like that skill a whole lot. I don't know how it'll scale into the end game, but it's great for killing like mobs of weak enemies, and I think the laser is better for the kind of the bosses. It probably won't make sense to run both of them later unless you have the ability to kind of like have enough energy to I get my first rare. To keep them both up like all the time. It's interesting. A charm that impacts. It's a magic, like a magic bind charm practically. Crafting material drop rate. I wonder if you'll get others like increases chance of like magic items dropping. Like just bring back magic bind from Diablo 2. Where am I at right now? So I've almost cleared this whole little quadrant. Cool looking spot. I'm frozen.
There it is. Set the fire. Good.
I do find like positioning is important with those skills. Like if you don't get it right, that would miss most of the enemies, but by like running to like the side, I can ensure like it hits most everything. I bet that would be good for some of the endgame activities, like the Infernal Tides, the one where it's like the waves of enemies come at you in like the small arena. Like you could set that up on one end of the arena and just cover like a good third of the spawning area.
Dozens of bodies, some aching, some soaring, some fighting to be born. This body is old and weary, but yet unhurt. Thank you for your concern, friend.
You fight well, Mainlander. We could use your help calling the rest of the Morlu.
Oracle Sira, we should... Yes, we should return to the safety of the Sanctum. Child of Lilith, I have seen 100 bloody sunsets swallow these isles. But you carry within you the hope of another dawn. Nurture that hope. All sanctuary depends on it.
And again, I gotta mention, looks great. Runs just really nice, like 144 stable. It's not even using all that much power. 70% on my... I've got a 5080 with a 9800 X3D.
Right trail. Mephisto doesn't want you talking to Lilith. How was that, anyway?
I got the sense she was hiding things from me. Things about Scovos, her father, and the pools of creation.
She's got the stronger hand. She knows every secret these isles have to offer. She made them, after all. Keep pressing. She'll have to come round eventually, if she wants to see this place saved.
So do I just have to go in here and then kill some dudes? Destroy the Hellgates. So I'm frozen. Sometimes the overlay is a bit distracting. I probably need to start investing more points into like my key skills because my damage is not quite keeping up. Like, I got my points spread out a little bit too much. I got sigils now. So what are these? Are these like curses, maybe? Creates a binding ritual for 10 seconds that extends the duration of your summons. Killing 8 enemies or demons within fuels the ritual. Summon a demon for 20 seconds, which attack nearby enemies. So it makes your summons last longer, which would impact both of these, I suppose. 10 more seconds. I thought that was 10 seconds. Maybe it was only 7. Hellfire, Hellfire, Hellfire. Casting Infernal Breath infuses your lesser demon skills to grant 1 second of volatility. Volatility randomly empowers Hellfire skills when you attack with them. Empowered skills deal 50% increased damage on their next cast. So you get 1 second that randomly. I wonder what that random, how frequent that is. Creates a reverses ritual for 10 seconds. That hexes enemies. Hexes increases abyssal. So I'm not really doing much abyssal other than this. Yeah, just this right now. Chaos creates a destructive ritual that grants you volatility, which again, I can already generate that now with the flame breath. God, there's so many, like, I really need to just take like 2 hours looking at every one of these skills. So you get the volatility while you're within. Increasing the chance for each enemy to explode for 30% damage on death. I guess it doesn't necessarily increase the duration of your summons by 10 seconds. It just says that extends the duration of your summons. I wonder how much. I'll play around with it. And there's no cost on it, so you can use that like every fight, I suppose. I wonder if I should change. So that's a summon, right? I think that would work for the second part. Killing 8 enemies or demons within fuels the ritual to summon a demon for 20 seconds, which attacks nearby enemies. I might try it. So does that count as a summoned demon? Got it. Some of these, it's like, how do they interact? Oh, I get my... Yeah, that's a lot to look at. Oh, becomes a Hellfire skill. Passively summons a lunatic every 5.9 seconds that follows you around and detonates when enemies get close, up to 5 lunatic. Summon rate is based on your attack speed. Well, that's fun. That's cool. So if I... So now it just automatically will... But I can still... So every 6 seconds, I get a lunatic to follow me around. That's kind of fun. So I can make it deal up to 20% damage for... Oh, that's a way to get dominance, okay. For every 15 times you hit enemies with command fallen, you gain 1 dominance. That's not much.
If I cannot be in the wilderness...
There's like so many skills.
Yes, will do.
Skill points and things to interact with. The extra points you put in don't really... Okay. I could just be looking at that all day. There's so much happening. I haven't even got the Roger Cube yet. I really want to mess around with that too. Honestly, there's like the previous expansion, Vessel of Hatred. I didn't really love the story, but mechanically it was pretty interesting. They added a lot of stuff, and the Spirit Born class was fun. But this feels like a whole nother like tier of craziness. Just want to make sure I still have. So I get volatility, 1 second of volatility per hit for 5 seconds. Uses your lesser demon skills. What's a lesser demon skill? That's a lesser demon skill. So I need to cast Infernal Breath, and then I need to cast the lesser demon skill. So that's a lesser demon. That's a lesser demon. Okay. That's a greater demon. Understanding what each of the skills it represents is like kind of mind-boggling. So many interactions. I think I had like the glowing bit there. I think that was because that it was active, that volatility was active. Yeah, so I think that glowing bit, the fire hits have a chance to empower. Yeah, so like if I do that, and then I do, maybe I have to actually hit something to make it fire. It was showing something there. %, all damage multiplier. So let's see, 126 damage. Yeah, that's a bit of a damage bump, more than the willpower or the life. More benefit, I should say, because the life's not really doing more damage for me. Amulet. I unlocked a class feature. Select a shard as your passive skill. You can change it at any time. I gotta go do a quest for that. I think this lets you summon a demon or like impact your skills in some way. I gotta do that quest. Maybe that'll be the last thing I do tonight. It's almost midnight. I feel like this area kind of like it's emulating a Helltide from, you know, the Helltide events, but it's obviously not like a true Helltide. It's kind of just like feels like it's using a lot of those mechanics. I gotta remember to use my escape skill.
You hear that? Signal horn. The Amazons have found something. Let's see what it is.
Oh, I could get... Can I get the... No, it's Blazing, this one. I'm like going all summons right now. That's fun. Can I... So I can't have multiple though, so it's like... I can only have one out at a time. And it does then 499% damage and extends demon form when it hits enemies. How do I turn into demon form? So that's on 15-second cooldown. That'll turn you into... I thought there was another one I saw though. Yeah, it transforms you into demon form and pulls enemies towards you. So I could use Tyrant's Grasp, which uses Dominance. And that turns you into demon form. And demon form increases maximum life 20% and demonology skill damage. Demonology, demonology, demonology. Like everything I'm using is demonology, so it seems like that'd be a pretty big health and damage bonus. Wonder if I should drop... I don't know. I gotta look at this deeper, and I think it's a little too late to be thinking about this right now. And I like that the Orbital Scream extends demon form when it hits enemies. I wonder how long that extension is. Because I wonder if you could just keep up demon form indefinitely. That's fun. I mean, eventually you'll get down here and you could have Metamorphosis, which is just all Archfiend demon form skill variants and ultimate Archfiend basic attack that deals 56% damage and generates 2 dominance. I kind of want to play with Apocalypse too, though. I feel like I'm going to drop Profane Sentinel. It's cool, but I'm going like all flame at the moment. It doesn't really fit the vibe. I could drop that, and I could put on the Flame Grasp. And I could go and get... Oh, I can't get that till 20. Well... Okay, we'll keep that for now, and then I'll switch to that. That'll make enemies vulnerable. Alright, we're gonna play around with this. Let's see. Where do I need to go? I want to go do my class quest too.
Gird yourselves, sisters. We march on the demon nest. Just the two of you?
We've
Oh,
dealt
I'm
with
enough.
worse before.
I've seen them fight, Captain. They're a damned menace.
Then we will gladly accept your help. On behalf of the Queen, you have our thanks.
Do I? Seems word hasn't spread yet.
Do they see me like just bringing around all these demon pals and no one's like batting an eyelash? Where do I need to go for the travel to the way? Where? Oh. I kind of want to go knock that out. We'll come back. I want to see the Warlocks. That mechanic always gives you a lot more power. We'll be back. Do I have like one demon wing? Is that his cloak? I'm sorry, I'm like distracted. Did I just never notice that? Yeah, that's cool. That shirt basically says like a single demon wing as its...
Those like us have but one rule. Never succumb to the demands of another. It's no mistake you witnessed this fool's demise. I sought you out because I desire a student in the black arts. If you would be my disciple, seek out my sanctum and
I kind of feel like some of these quests where it's like seek me out and then it's just like a big marker on your mini-map. Kind of underwhelming, like it's some hidden place and you just have like a big marker telling you where to go. Like I prefer that versus where you just have like no idea where to go and you're just wandering around. This is not that kind of game, but always kind of felt weird. Nice. I got some sockets. I like sockets. More damage. Get another level. At 20, I'm gonna try you out. Ooh, a bigger beam area. More damage, but less area, or much bigger beam area. We're gonna go with the beam area. I don't know if I like the orbital scream. Like, you can't spam it as much. So each skull also shoots out smaller skulls. That's kind of cool. Let's see it in action here. Feels like it does a bit more AoE. Not a huge damage bump though. I feel like if I had another good spender, like having the one that rotates around you, like spam that, or not spam that, use that once, and then use like another more spammable skill might be a good combination. Oh, that's kind of cool actually, the way they all shoot out and bounce. Yeah, that actually, especially with it in like a confined area, like, boop, 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 boop. That's fun. Is that your sanctum there? No, it's outside of the search area.
You accept my invitation. Good.
Are these all warlocks?
These cultists, you see, serve me in my pursuit of forbidden knowledge. But they do so at their own peril.
Okay. Search for Hatar. I feel like I need a little bit more survivability, but my damage is pretty good.
These halls. It only reaffirms our bond as kindred. We suffer not the demonic. I knew you could not resist my offer. I've watched you, observed you from the shadows. Your come now. I would not ask you to break our edict. Demons must always remain our slaves, never become our masters. What I offer is the knowledge to bind demons like the ones you see before. I've sparked your interest, I see.
Looks kind of like the shards from Diablo 2.
Excellent. You appear to be ready. The demon Agron can be found in the Dindai Flats. The demon Larlish lingers near the Blistered Barrens. And the demon Abodian resides in the Forsaken Ascent. The lairs of each are hidden with the path.
Okay. Do I need to do all those, or is it just one and then later another one kind of deal? Where can I go? Over there. Where can I teleport?
Be the pod, huh?
Wrong way. Something feels a little off about the overlay. I don't know. I still appreciate it's in, but Trace the pentagram. Am I tracing it with my body? Interesting. Now I'm going inside the worm. You must walk without rhythm. That's a Dune reference. Friggin' love Dune. Oh yeah, that upgrade's fun. Cleanse. Oh, it means I had to kill everyone. I got it. Goats are pretty demonic if you think about it. Was pretty easy. Did I find him? Woo! What did I get here? I got some stuff. Poison resistance. Okay. Casting a greater demon skill increases lesser demon skill cast speed by 25% and cooldown rate by 20% for 10 seconds. When 200 of your lesser demons die, your next greater demon skill has no dominance cost. So when 200 of, like, these are lesser demons. That's a lesser demon. Well, I don't know that that would count. Greater demon and lesser demon. The little guys must be lesser demons, so that maybe there's some synergy there. When 200 of your lesser demons die, so when those just like, do those count as deaths, I wonder? Your next dominance, so these are dominance, not dominance. So it'd make these free, and then casting your greater skill increases the lesser damage speed and cooldown rate. But these aren't really cooldown. Well, that's a the cooldown on sigil. I gotta get to bed here in a minute. I thought it'd actually be like summoning these demons. Grants the summon. Okay, grants the summon a Grum skill. Well, how do I? Okay, so that's the passive. I don't. What is this thing down here? How do I use the summon a grunt skill? Okay. Active. Command Agram to spew 5 vile child lesser demons dealing blah 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 blah. Oh, so it actually replaces. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna have to play around with this. What would I take off? Maybe the Sigil of Summons? Not really doing that much.
Rise! I crave their screams, their pain.
So he's just like a demon that's chilling with me. Okay. I almost got like a necromancer feel going on right now. My little demon buddies. It is almost midnight now, though. I think this might be a good breaking point. Pick up the campaign tomorrow. A lot to look at as far as the skills and everything go. Like, so many choices. Where is the dude in this town? Right there. That's what I'm looking for. All damage multiplier. And 4 life on kill. That's big damage buff, and I get the life on kill. Nice. And it's got a socket. What's that? Oh! And I can do... Okay. How much damage is that? 167? Yeah, that's a big damage boost. Nice. I like that they changed the gems in weapons. Where am I at? Where is the next one? Is it worth knocking out real quick? I think I'll continue those tomorrow. Maybe I'll do one more step of the main quest and then go get some more demons tomorrow. Maybe I'll just mess around with this one to start with. I've only kind of scratched the surface of the new area so far. I'm liking it so far, though. The new zone definitely has like a Titan Quest feel to it. I like that they're bringing Lilith back. Mephisto being a big focus. Like, I'm just digging that way more than the last expansion. God, that demon looks cool. Warlock class so far, really, really enjoying.
You hear that? Signal horn. The Amazons have found something. Let's see what it is.
I know we were just there. Have you been paying attention, Laura? I wish the demon would like get on your horse with you or something. It'd be hilarious.
Gird yourselves, sisters. We march on the demon nest. Just the two of you?
Trust me, I got this. How much damage does he actually do, I wonder? We're growing up there. Ah! Not too bad, actually. I do wonder, like, in the end game, if it's going to be worthwhile to have him or not, but I kind of got like a whole summon build going on right now, and I'm enjoying it. I always like trying to make summon builds work, and a lot of time, I feel like they don't always come together. It kind of depends.
Mephisto could conquer a nation with this many Morlun. Instead, he's using them to keep you from Lilith. Smells like fear to me.
So there is 200 of your Lush Demons die. Your next creator costs no dominance. So, okay, so the Blazing Scream things do count for that. Like when I cast this, 1 of 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's nice. It's not much. It's like 20 Blazing Screams to get one free. It's like not that big of a bonus, to be honest.
There must be a ritual site nearby. To bring this
Though when make all of my skills kind of deal with demons. It's like it'd probably be like every 30 seconds you get one free skill. That's not, doesn't seem like that much. But it's just using one of your, I guess it depends on what the other demons you could put in those slots are. In like a tight area where you can bounce those blazing screams, like right here, you just like bounce back, and if you can get guys like caught between them, I feel like that's a pretty good, like right there, like they're just going back and forth. I could see using, you know, like in the pit and stuff, where you get the more closed corridor kind of levels. I could see using that skill pretty successfully.
This must be the ritual site.
My little demon buddy seems to like tank pretty well.
There, it's done.
A lot of rares.
Nothing stands between you and Lilith now. Come on, let's get out of here and find a way to commune with her.
Lightning damage, physical damage. Two empty sockets. I'll have to put some diamonds in that. Fire damage multiplier. And a damage over time multiplier. And plus 8 weapon damage. I'm like, I don't know how all of these scale. 212, 197. They seem to do more damage with at least the fire skills. I bet if I look at like this one, that's doing 257, 249. But all my fire skills, most of my damage is then coming from them. But you got 2 sockets on this one. Which is probably, if I throw the diamond in there, it'd probably be better. Does that increase both? No, it's just wrath. And it does not seem to impact the dominance cost. I don't think that negative resource cost. Maybe it does, it's just not enough. There.
Look, a trail of Lilith's petals.
I can't see anything. But if you can, it could be a message. Perhaps there's a place of old power nearby where Her blood was spilled, or where the eye can attune to the magic of the arts. Let's see where the battles lead.
Wherever this leads, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'm falling asleep. I'm enjoying this so far, though. I'm curious how all these skills and everything and the way they change things, how it'll iron out. But it makes for a fun, like, leveling and campaign experience. Like, honestly, I feel like I have so many choices. It's almost overwhelming just looking at these skills.
My blood feels cold.
I think I'll swap out the eye when I get to 20 for that grasp and check out demon form. I think is my next. I'm almost there actually. Maybe I can get that right now. Sometimes I just whiff on that turret. So close. Okay, this thing's gotta be. I went the wrong way.
Here. It has to be here.
So be it. Watch your hide in there.
Okay, so now I can try out that grass. So we're gonna drop the eyeball. I'm all the way down for I get metamorphosis, I suppose. But I also want to try out Apocalypse. I'm gonna drop Nether Step for now. Do I have a... Okay, it was like not updating. Okay. I'm gonna put you there because I want to mess around with that skill. And what was I gonna do? I'm like falling asleep here, guys. Not that I'm not enjoying this, but I had a full day of work, and then I taught 6 scouts some skits that they need to do because we're gonna go to a retirement home and do some skits for people. Where is the grasp skill? There it is. Pulls enemies away from you. I wonder. And instead now it grasps and attacks. Okay. Oh, that's kind of cool. A lot more damage, but it doubles the cost. Wow, a lot more damage, but it doesn't pierce. 2,000% increased damage. That's a lot. I gotta just play around with that. Like, think about like on a boss where piercing doesn't even matter. Okay. Let's see what this is about.
Lilith.
You yet live.
I need answers.
No.
I can't have you keeping secrets from me.
You are lucky to have me at all. I should kill you for what you did. But stopping Mephisto is more important than a grudge. And we've already wasted enough time. So, how do you intend to kill my father? Who told you this?
Nerel. She said it was more than a blade. That it would hurt Mephisto like nothing else could. Was she right?
Yes. Yes, she was. Vernard's child could see what mine could not. Follow. It was in the morning, when Sanctuary was young. I knew the peace would not last, that someday my father would find us.
I kind of love the backstory where Sanctuary was actually created by the union of angels and demons. It's like such a unique, like, makes you rethink what the angels and demons are if they can come together and create humanity.
So I took my son to the garden, to the sun-dappled glades in the Temple of Life.
And it's like, not the demons aren't all evil and the angels aren't all good. Like, some of the angels are complete assholes and some of the demons actually, like, wanted to stop the fighting and walked away from it.
I am no longer a child, and I have learned the cost of your gifts.
My Rathma. I gave him a weapon to live without fear. He rejected it. But if it can be restored, then this is what will end my father's reign. The blade was sculpted of my own bone, a piece of myself given freely.
That sounds painful.
And he broke it. I have not thought of this moment in some time. Look, if you wish. The blade was my promise, that I would give all of myself to protect him, to protect our home. Rathma.
I am so sorry, Mother.
Am I supposed to be seeing something?
Rathma.
I am so sorry, Mother.
I should have known he would refuse my gift. He had already drifted away from me. I thought perhaps this could change things.
So she gave him a blade that was powerful enough to kill a demon and said it freed him. Does that mean, like, given the power, he could have killed Lilith or Anarius or...
For the same reason you did. He hated me. Oh yes. Vernard spent long hours telling me stories. The way her daughter would curl up at the bottom of the carriage. The way the candlelight would shine in her eyes. The dead girl. That was her, wasn't it? I see. Then her mother's sacrifice was for naught. And who is to blame?
Nyrella's mom died in the base games campaign.
Banishment. Wield the blade, and you pierce the skin of this world. Touch a man with its edge, and he shall never be seen again. Touch a god, and you doom him to a fate worse than death. The blade will banish my father to the void. What was once my prison will become his. Would you repeat the mistakes of Inarius? The prophecy is not some riddle to be solved, it simply is. I was there when it was spoken. I was the one who found Rathma, shivering on the ground, his mouth bleeding, tongue bitten. The words came in great, lurching waves. He was a terrified boy, looking beyond the curtain of the world for the first time. He did not understand what he saw. Yet somehow his words have become a tool of the desperate and the weak. Forget the prophecy. It is of no use to us.
Interesting.
You truly do not grasp the scale of our war, do you? My father will never die. To delay him, however long, is an act of desperation, and it is not without cost. The day I forged that blade, I gave up a piece of myself. I was forever weaker for it. Would I sacrifice? No. This blade was a gift to my son, and him alone. I had no use for such a thing. Rathma was sentimental and predictable. He will have left the blade in the Temple of Life. I only hope... Wait.
I feel it too.
Something is wrong. Stay here.
Wait, Lilith! Damn it.
I can feel you, coiling like a snake in the grass.
Is it Mephisto?
You felt me awaken, and now you come looking for the daughter you murdered.
I always wonder, like, the familial, like, does Mephisto care at all about Lilith being that they're in some way mother or father daughter?
I told you to stay put.
That's cool.
My father and I share a bond. We are tethered to one another, drawn together. I always knew the bond was strong. But this... we can use this.
What are you planning?
The only thing you should concern yourself with is finding that blade. I will handle the rest. Go to the Temple of Life.
The art of prophecy is a bit like poetry. One pisses into maybe when Rathma saw the blade and the light hit the water in a certain way. What did Lilith tell you?
The blade is real. Neyrelle was right.
I never doubted her, but what makes it so special?
It can do more than kill Mephisto. It can banish him to a place called the Void.
I'll be damned. That's why Neyrelle believed it would break the cycle. The Void is where Lilith herself was locked away, before Elias freed her. If we banish Mephisto there, he can't be reborn in hell. He can't meddle with the fate of humankind. Almost too good to be true. Where is this blade?
There's a catch. It's shattered. Lilith guessed we...
To Lycander, then?
Wait. I think you were right. This might have been too risky.
Oh, no. Don't say that, friend. This is one pot that can't be unstirred. Take her. Come what may. We danced, as demons do. We had cut down old friends, forged bonds with enemies. Was this the path Nayrel laid for us?
It's like the...
Would it be enough to save Sanctuary?
Looks like the moon is going to cross in front of the sun and do like an eclipse. I wonder if it's like slowly doing that as you progress the story. Okay, I think this is probably a good stopping point. I'm gonna go back to town. So far, I'm really digging this. Story is interesting. Bringing Lilith back, very cool. Like in the Warlock class, Lorath being a bigger part. I think just overall, like way more enjoying the story than the last one. Like the focus on Nayrel and Akarat was okay, but it just didn't hit all the notes I wanted in Lorath's soothing voice. Does something for me. Yeah, so I'm going to play this more. I'll probably do a follow-up video Tuesday or Wednesday. Maybe I'll do a full campaign video. And then when I get into the end game, I will for sure do some more follow-up with, you know, with what my build looks like. But we'll end it there. Just thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, drop me a message below, and have a good night, everybody.